Harper's Happy Homecoming. Also, I'd like to point out that this isn't Rochester, but that is Dolph Ziggler kind of being beaten by me, so it's a nice picture to choose, I think. I'll have to send that to him. Make sure he knows. Also, I look great. Don't you think? Thank you. I needed that approval.
I don't think I've fully processed that he's not here anymore. But also, I feel like as long as we remember him, and as long as he gives us that smile on our face when we think about him, he'll never will be gone. And just today, being in the locker room, sharing stories about him, it just brought me and my friends closer together. And I think that's just another credit to his character and his spirit and the kind of guy he was. Last time I saw Brodie, he gave me one of these. So, bye forever, my friend.
He is one of my favorite people to be around. He was just fun. He was caring. One of the things that you'll hear a lot about from people is how much he loved his family. One of the things that I loved about him was that he always wore these different weird fun socks. And one time I asked him, I was like, dude, what's up with these socks? Like, you know, it's crazy. And he goes, oh, well, my son picks out my socks and I wear them for each show. And that's just one of the things that is so special about him.
There have been so many incredible, beautiful things said about Brodie, and one of the things I love is no one had to lie. He was as incredible a human being as described, so thoughtful. I saw so many stories, and I know so many people who barely knew him. He cared about people. People he barely knew, he cared about people. There's so many stories of him just being kind and thoughtful, and as much as he meant to the locker room, to the boys who really loved him, who he made laugh all the time, his family meant everything. I remember there's so many times, instead of hopping on a flight the next morning after a show, he would drive like 8 to 10 hours just to get home as quickly as possible, to be with his kids, because he loved his boys, he loved his wife Amanda so much, and always wanted to be with them. I am grateful for the time that we did get to spend together, and I'm grateful that I got to know such an incredible man. And Brodie, I love you deeply and dearly, and I thank you for always being so good to me. And Amanda and the boys will always be on my mind, and I will do my best to look out for them, because you and your entire family have always been so good to me. And I will miss you, Brodie, so dearly. I will miss you as long as I live, and I thank you for being the best human. I thank you for being an example of what a man and a father should be. And goodbye for now.
I just want to say to Amanda and the boys, thank you for sharing him with us. He'd rather have been with you, but he was such a credit to our industry, and you know, you all are family to us as well. So we mourn with you, but he's never going to be forgotten. The kids are his legacy. He was a man among the boys, and one day, when young Brodie's old enough, you got plenty of brothers waiting to put you over, kid. I'll see you down the road, brother.
You know, if there's one thing I can say about Jon, is that he loved his family so much. They meant the world to him. I remember we would text each other all the time, and I'd jokingly tell him that I was gonna buy Brodie his first Bruins jersey just because Jon hated them so much. Jon, your family's my family. They always have been and always will be. And I will make sure that everyone's taken care of. I promise.
His legacy outside the ring is what is obviously much more important. His family, and a little bit that counts the locker room and all the love you see from fans and friends and family around the world. But more importantly, you know that he strove to be a great dad, and you're going to hear that 1,000 other times because it's a real thing. And like I said, it makes you think every once in a while. You're like, I hope I end up being that good of a person at the end of the day, because you know that he already was doing it.
Brodie really connected with all of us on a human level, that he reminded us of what was real, what was important, and what matters. And to lose your friend, you know, to lose someone so suddenly, it's just so hard for us to wrap our heads around it, because he was such a good person and he had so much to offer the world. And you know, I think Big E said it best. The fact that Brodie has brought us all together in such a lovely way, it really is a testament to the person that he was. And we will never, ever, ever forget you, Brodie. You will always have a special place in our hearts, and we love you, and we will continue to honor your legacy.
I'm sad to say that, you know, I didn't have as many of the incredible experiences that so many of the WWE superstars had with Harper. You know, I read, you know, the tweets and the posts online about, you know, these great moments that people got to share, and you know, I feel somewhat guilty that I didn't get to experience that. But it's not about the volume of experiences that you get to share with someone. I think it's about the quality. And you know, those very few moments that we shared together were very real moments that you can tell that there's something different about this person, that he's genuine, that he's real, that, you know, he's not, you know, having a conversation with you but actually thinking about something else. He's genuinely concerned, he's genuinely interested, he's genuinely, you know, wants to know how you are feeling, and that's such a special attribute for someone to have.
And I've been trying since last Saturday to write a tribute to Brodie, and I haven't been able to do it. And I couldn't figure out why. And I thought, why are the words not coming to me? And then I realized that it's because it becomes real if I write it. If I really have to think of it, it becomes real. I'm still not really prepared to accept that. I'm not prepared to accept any other reality than he's at home right now with Amanda, with Brodie, with Nolan. Yeah, I don't know. That's the only reality that I can kind of accept right now, or that I want to accept. Because when I'm avoiding it.
The connection that I had with Brother Brodie is what I call him. And today, I had a tag match today on SmackDown, and usually I always wear all black. I never wear any other colors. I don't wear white. I don't wear anything. But today, I had done a thing on my wristband where I always wear my wrist tape. But today, I had done what I always call him, which was Brother Brodie. And I went up there and I wrestled with this on, and I probably will for the rest of the time, just for that tribute to him, because he impacted my life so much in a way. There's so many stories and there's so many things that I want to say about him. There's not much there's not much. I will never forget Brodie. absolutely beautiful in every way. I love you. I love your family, kids, your wife. Thank you for letting me be a part of you.
Pickle Pickle sounds like this when I'm on the road.
I made it! I love you, Dada. I miss you. You're the best dad I ever seen. I love you.
Thank you.